Welcome back to Not Just Barbecue Cooking. I'm sort of sitting outside. We're still on safer at home. I'm working from home. I had to take a break. I had to get outside. I'm going to make lasagna. This is a favorite that I thought about when Mother's Day was here a couple weeks ago. My mother passed away in 2003. This was a favorite dish. My mother was not a professional cook. She was not taught how to cook in her younger days. When she married my dad, she pretty much had to learn how to cook. So some of these recipes seem odd and bizarre, but this is the way my mother cooked, and this is the recipes we're going to share. So here's my mother's lasagna. I hope you enjoy. And my husband said it was really good. He said it's the best lasagna I'd made him since we've been together, and that's been almost 20 years, if not 20 years. And I don't make it too often, so I'm really wondering about that. But enjoy. Okay, so I'm browning up some hamburger. I've got 2 pounds of hamburger. You can do 1 pound of Italian sausage with hamburger or just 2 pounds of Italian sausage. But we're going to brown this up and drain it. So I've drained the meat, and what I'm going to do is sort of make a combination of a spaghetti sauce that I happen to get during everybody hoarding food. I usually do 2 of these, maybe a third one to get more sauce, but I got stuck with just one. So dump that out. I am going to add 1 can of diced tomatoes, undrained. This is a 15 or 14 and a half ounce can. And then I am going to add a 29 ounce can of tomato sauce. And to get my spaghetti seasoning, I'm going to do McCormick's Thick and Zesty Spaghetti Seasoning. And we're going to mix this up and let it simmer on low to heat up. And in the meantime, I'm going to make some ricotta cheese mix to go with the lasagna. Okay, so making our ricotta cheese, I'm going to use 32 ounces of ricotta cheese. And then we're going to use 2 beaten eggs. And we're going to mix this up, and this is going to be used as part of our layering of cheese with mozzarella cheese as well. So we're going to mix this up. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and layer our lasagna. I've got some, I guess I call them no-bake noodles. I've got my sauce that's already made, 2 pounds of beef and some spaghetti. I've got my ricotta cheese mixed, and I've got a couple packs of mozzarella. So we're going to try to put this together. I haven't done this in a while, so let's see what kind of mess we can make. So we're going to just do a layer of tomato, just enough to wet it. I am doing a 9 by 13. So we're just going to do a flat layer of that. Because remember, we're going to do layers. Okay, so I think we've got it even enough flat level. And I really got to stop doing that. It makes noises. So we're going to layer our noodles. Get about 4 going across here. We'll get 1 or 2 at the bottom here. Break it a little bit. It's going to go in can get two. I'm going to do a broken one here. Okay, so now we're going to put some ricotta. This is the part I don't like. This is why I use a dry, what they call dry cottage cheese, and it comes in a package. You just sprinkle it, because I don't like doing this, but I couldn't find any of my dry cottage cheese at the store, so we're doing ricotta instead. So that's ending up a little easier than I thought it would. And we're going to do some more sauce. Or, I'm sorry. See, I haven't done this in a while, so we're going to back up a step and put mozzarella cheese. This is a bag that I had started using for pizza last night, so I'm going to finish it off. I get usually about 2 pounds. You can get 2 to 4 pounds depending on how much you want to do. I'm only going to get 2-3 layers out of this. Okay, so the even layer of cheese there. Now we're going to do the sauce now. Okay, so we're going to do another layer of sauce, but I want to make sure I leave a little sauce for topping the top. So I'm going to use about half of what's here, because we're going to top it off with some sauce. Okay, do our last layer of noodles. Again, this isn't fitting. Okay, so to top off, I'm going to do a layer of cheese. And I'm going to make this a little thinner because this is going to be the top of my lasagna. So ricotta left there, but I'm not going to do. So what I'm going to do is take the rest of this and pour it over it. I want to get this even. Should have maybe had a little more sauce or not used as much elsewhere. So I usually use 2 or 3 bottles of spaghetti sauce. this one I misestimated a little bit, but we'll be okay. Because this is just going to be enough to top off with some cheese. Oop, I dug that a little deep. The ricotta is mixing up with that a little bit. Okay, so now we're going to finish it off. The last of the mozzarella. So I went through about 1 pound, 2 pounds. Again, it's how much cheese you want, but this is going to be my top. This is where I want the cheese to crisp up. I also have some mild cheddar that's left over from another recipe from the weekend. I'm just gonna put it on there as well. Get some cheese going. And there we do. We've got our lasagna. So what I'm going to do is cook this at 350 degrees, 30 to 45 minutes. It depends. Some recipes say 30. I remember Mom doing it for 45. And then the last maybe 5-10 minutes, I turn on the broiler and broil the top a little bit, get some crisp to the top. So we'll be back. We're going to put the lasagna in the oven at 350 degrees for 30 to 45 minutes. I'll check it at 30 minutes. And then we'll try to brown the top of it to finish it off. The lasagna's been cooking at 350 degrees for 40 minutes. So the last 5 minutes I have turned the oven up to broil so I can sort of crisp up the top of the lasagna. It only cooked for about 45 minutes at 350 degrees and it looks like it's done. Also, you can see why I put a cookie sheet under it. Sometimes I fill it up and the sauce will spill over. Might as well protect your oven from any cleanup.